How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and welcome to the brand new mobile game Farm Punks. It claims to be unreleased, but I could download it no problems. I don't entirely know what that means. I am going to try something a little bit different. You know, you're kind of normally playing this game flicking across your screen. That doesn't really work when I'm spoofing it on the computer like this. A mouse might work. I could try and do it with the mouse, but I kind of want to try and do it like this, where I'm drawing across the tablet, because it's kind of built for that. So if this works, I think this could be a cool way to play. Yeah, so I'm controlling this with the tablet now. Hopefully it works reasonably well. So I can go over to my tree, I yank an apple from the tree to play. Oh yeah, you get new characters and stuff. I already have a Granny Smith and a Golden Delicious. This time I discovered a Macintosh, which is funny because it's like a Macintosh computer. The game is very silly. It's a legendary. So I guess that means maybe I'll earn more cash. You're trying to make it through the level to make it to the market to sell your goods that you earned while you ran. It issues a few challenges. I already did the baby steps. I got to do the hang time. I already did the collecting the scrap one. So the scraps are like the little nuts bolts that you're collecting as you're flying through the air. So here you kind of flick things forward to get your guy rolling. Oh, this works kind of really well with the tablet, actually. I like this a lot. You're continually losing health when you're on the ground, so airtime is a good thing. You can click and hold to give yourself a little bit of a jump, and I want to collect as many of these as I can along the way. Hit like a booster, get going extra fast. I can stop at a market immediately, or I can choose to go around that because the later markets will give you a better price. So the distance I ran earns something, doing some tricks earns a little bit, and I found scraps along the way. You can spend gold to make it more, you can watch an ad to double it, or you can just straight up sell it, earn that cash immediately. So 20 seconds overall. I don't have to do that all in one run, which is good because that's a lot of time. I probably wasn't going to do it. So far, I've discovered 3 of 84 fruits. Oh, so I've found 3 of the 4 possible apples, and there's pears, bananas, and what have you. There's tons of different fruits. Let's do a few more runs before we look at anything else. Look how quickly that's regenerating. Like, you're rarely ever going to have to wait. Granny Smith is an epic apple, but we've already found that one before. It's nothing particularly new. Eventually you can upgrade the cannon and things like that. Plenty of things to invest in and upgrade. I'm going to try and take this big ramp. Oh, I missed my opportunity. You can see that umbrella up top there. You kind of want to try and collect that. This is like a better way to play than playing on my phone. I feel like I have way more control. My big dumb finger's not getting in the way. Do you know what? I'm going to go around it. I don't want to take the market this particular time. Not so soon. If I run myself like straight into a wall, then it'll totally end my run as well. So I want to try and keep. I'm pretty damaged. I should stop and hit up the market because I'm not going to last too much longer there. Pretty good distance overall. Lots of scrap. That was a good scrap run actually. 7 more seconds of hang time. I honestly did not play the game a whole lot before I was like, this is very exciting. It's a unique game and fun. 2 things that I haven't found in a mobile game in a long time. The idea is relatively unique, although it's kind of like a blend of an infinite runner and like a launcher style game, you know, like Kitten Cannon, something like that. But just look at the art style here. There's like a 2D foreground, this cool rotating 3D looking art that looks incredible. There's a weird blending of aesthetics and everything that all comes together very well. The game seems to be super reasonable with like its monetization. There's been 0 pressuring so far. As you can see, if I open up my tree here, which is where you store your fruits, you can eventually add additional trees. And you can see here I don't really have the money to do it. I could get another apple tree, but I think I might as well wait to get the more advanced trees. And then even then, if you're totally stuck, it's like you can buy gold or you can just watch an ad. Voluntary ads that are not pushed on you, that are introduced at very reasonable intervals. Beautiful. Never see that anymore. Discovered apple. It's the first time I got just the regular old apple there. So no special bonuses or anything like that. So I'm going to try and keep some good speed going. Luckily I haven't hit any wall or anything bad like that just yet. Oh, chain together the boosters. That's huge. Oh, there's the airtime. I'm going to get it all at once. Keep the forward momentum. Bounce off the roof. Oh, I'm not gonna make that second one, so I gotta go around. I'm getting 0 scraps here, but that was like the craziest airtime I've ever gotten. Oh, a big jump off to the side here. And slow down, make the booster. Yeah, chain together boosters. Damn it. Try to safely navigate around that. What the hell? I have never made it to this like new land before. That's really awesome. I guess all the extra airtime, the more you can chain that together, the better off you're gonna do. I haven't jumped like at all during this run. I've been too busy trying to accomplish other things. Shit, I'm probably not gonna make it to a marketplace. It's gonna be real tight. Didn't make it to a marketplace. I made it real far though, so you can revive yourself for a few pieces of gold, or by watching an ad, or you can just mulch yourself and you don't get the same amount of bonuses and stuff that maybe you would have otherwise. I'll watch an ad. I haven't done it yet. Okay, so you can interrupt the ad, but you'll lose the reward. It's okay. It's only a 22-second ad. Very odd ad choice, but to continue a run like that, that's fine. I'm totally fine weighing those sorts of pros and cons. Do I come back at full health? I totally do. It counts as having a good landing. I didn't do a whole lot. I feel like I didn't earn that myself or anything. Is this a little hatch? Nope. Oh, that was nothing but bad. That was just all bad. Oh, please. I'm not going to make it to a market again because I ran myself straight into a wall. I cannot revive myself again that particular way. So that was a little bit wasted there. But that's fine. I got all the hang time. Collect my scraps. And probably apple level 1 challenges. Now I'll move on to another level. Apple level up plus fruit sell value. So you can earn more cash through your apples now that you've leveled that up. The dog here, your boy is busy digging. You should probably come back later. I'm guessing that's like a later in the game thing because that has literally never changed. Oh, weird. Now I come back. Bork, hello, human. Look what I dug up just for you. Why, thanks, buddy. It's just finding me money. I appreciates it. I also got this little nugget alert. What do you want to let me know here? A starter pack. 160 gold, 400 scraps, and the golden retriever increased dog rewards by 5 times forever. For like $3. I'm not gonna do it. I feel good with like things as is, but a bunch of stuff that you can immediately spend within the game and a permanent upgrade. No one sells permanent upgrades in apps for less than like $40. So they deserve a big pat on the back for that alone. I'm still a ways away from upgrading the cannon, so a pretty weak starting cannon overall. I can upgrade the car that you can end up in sometimes. I literally have only landed in a car like once. I've grabbed a parasol like twice ever. Haven't since I hit record, but those are things you can upgrade at the garage. That's the sort of stuff that scrap gets spent on. The Fruitodex is where you can just go to look at everything you've earned. I could upgrade for only 65. Do you know what? Hell, I'll upgrade it. Extra growth speed and extra fruit value. I can invest in that a few times actually. I might as well keep doing it because the more that I give the value, the quicker I can earn money, and then I can put the extra earned money towards getting like a chips and dip or a vacation. And really a thing that you can do here, which is very smart of this game, is I can plant an apple tree immediately. I don't really need it because these guys, the 3 here alone seems to be plenty. I could plant an apple tree and then somewhere down the line swap and trade out for another thing. You're kind of losing money there. You have to buy twice, but you're not permanently committing yourself to having 2 apple trees, you know? Alright, let's get this thing up to like, do you know what? I'm just dumping all my money into this. And then I kind of want to get a sense of how much more that actually starts to earn me. I like physically yanking it down. Dude, where's my mount? Use 1 mount in a single run, so the parasol or the car. Switch teacher's pet. Earn 1500 trick points in a single run. And far from home, roll 2,500 meters overall. You know, I don't know what my best is. When I made it to the new world, that's probably around 2,500. They probably set it up that way on purpose for the sake of the challenge. Oh, a big bunch of scraps. First parasol, getting all kinds of hang time. You can do a little bit of a mid-air jump to try and like extend that a little bit. I don't know how to get a bad landing. Probably it would just be bashing yourself into something. Crap. I think shorter, minier little swipes seems to be slightly more effective overall than trying to do like great big swipes. Oh man, it only takes a little over 1,000 to make it to the next spot. Yeah, I landed straight in a market. What the hell? Why not? Let's see what they would be willing to give me. Selling it all for 400. So distance, tricks, and just the amount that the Granny Smith itself is naturally worth, the roll results, and my scraps. Sold for 411. Continuing on, I got a single mount, easy to collect. Oh, I did a ton of trick points there. I think that's like jumping and things like that. Tons of room for improvement. I legit don't even understand how I added another apple to this. I must have just upgraded it enough. I'll take it. That's awesome. That makes it that much easier. I'm gonna start editing things. Oh, I don't want to hit the market yet. Oh, but that was... I guess I should have just hit it if I was gonna take myself out like that. I'm gonna start editing around runs a little bit more heavily, waiting until I find things that are slightly more worth sharing. Oh, I want to land in the car. Oh, I got robbed. Okay, I watched an ad to revive because I want to keep things moving. Oh, it doesn't plot me exactly where I dropped, so I didn't have that car to grab. Oh, it backed me up a little bit. That's actually what happened. Yeah, first time with the car. Oh, I immediately crashed it. Okay, there's a learning curve there. I'm going to jump and catch that booster. Nice. That's got to count as like a trick, right? Airtime probably counts as tricks. Hopefully something like that would count as a trick because I felt real badass doing it. Oh, clear over the market, straight into another car. I'm going to more or less not touch things because I don't know how to handle it. It's very hard to keep that thing pointed flat on the ground. It just kind of wants to do its own thing as it gets moving like that. Oh shit, I hit that tree. Come on, come on, come on, we can make it. No, we were so close. You can even, like the Granny Smith even has kind of like granny sound effects to go along with it, which is pretty funny. Oh, but there was the last two things for level 2 of Apple. So level up and extra fruit health. So you can start working to get further and further rolls that way now. 2100 is the first one where I can get the chips and dip. So I'm going to keep investing so I can get the value a little more quickly. Airborne, be in the air, 10 seconds in one run, use 10 mounts overall, and collect 50 scrap overall. I can just mulch this guy on the spot and instantaneously turn him into money. If I'm like, common apple, I don't even care about no common apple. Let's get out there with a Granny Smith who's worth the bonuses. If I have enough apples to rotate through, then I kind of might as well. So that's kind of a fun, quick way to swap out, cash in, and ensure that you're like earning more overall. Paracel, huge jump, catch the wall booster. Oh, not quite. That was like the craziest amount of distance I could ever hope to go in one boost like that. Oh, I went too far to catch the parasol. I'm skipping straight over that little like entrance thing that you normally take to make it to the next area. So that was like a hell of a jump I just took. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Jump, try and save a little bit more air to make it just barely to the marketplace there. 666. The hell with it. The ad length is a little inconsistent. I had 22, 26, and now 14. Nothing more than 26 so far. So watching the ads supports the developer, eats up next to none of my time. There's no pressure, there's no pop-ups being like, watch an ad, watch an ad, watch an ad. So to hell with it. If it earns these guys some pennies or some dollars or whatever, I'll watch ads, I'll double my money. That's awesome. That's win, 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 win. Oh, I'm right on the cusp of upgrading my cannon. Plucking myself a new apple, golden delicious, he's a rare. Sure, I'll take him out there. Riding 10 mounts total is actually like quite a lot to ask. You don't encounter them super often. I've never done more than one in a single run, I don't think. Oh, horrible bounce. This one's totally pooched. Do you know what? Oh, come on, I couldn't even grab the parasol just for the sake of it. Make it to the market, make it to the market. That was a terrible run. Can't believe I salvaged it. Pretty big cash in for like the ugliest looking run I've ever personally attempted. That's the beauty of investing all these upgrade dollars in there, isn't it, though? The Macintosh is legendary. It adds so much. Oh, grab. Oh, that was a poorly timed jump. What do you know? I managed to make it into a little machine anyways. Oh, crap. I jumped out of it. That's funny. You can eject and then land back in it again. That's kind of awesome, actually. Oh, those poor cows. I would love to save them somehow. Maybe someday I'll be enough of a fruit punk that I can help out my cow brethren. I realized we couldn't be further from each other in the food group, but in spirit and heart, we're one and the same. Rough. I'll revive that one. 30-second ad. There's the highest ad so far. I'm gonna wear out this pen or this tablet playing this way. Okay, let's not blow it here. Let's make that revive worth it, shall we? Nope, skipping that marketplace. It's too soon. We're at full health here. We gotta make this count. We're going big. Just start playing like dial-up noises. No, you fool! No, what have you done? That was such a waste. It still counts. It counts towards my 10 total, like, carriers, or whatever the hell they're called. Why can't I think of what they're called? I might as well cash it in. Take the big money payout, because I'm not going to be able to revive again on that one. Ooh, I'm so close to planting a new tree. 50 scrap overall. I'll take my gold. Thank you very much. Mounts. Mounts is what the game calls them. It lets me know it's time to upgrade the cannon. Better range? Absolutely. From 200 to 500. That's a pretty big step up. The silo cannon. Okay. Not as complicated of a name as I seemed to think it was. Now that was possibly enough to go 20 and 21, and it doesn't appear to have added an apple. That's fine. 4 is plenty. I'm mulching them though. No regular apples for me. I'm the enthusiast. I want the real shit. Oh, but this is gonna be my first 500 launch as well. So basically, you've just started 500 meters. That early part just doesn't matter. Oh yes, just barely made it. It's not so much a matter of like those bonuses just like happen no matter what. So it doesn't matter whether or not. Oh crap. Like, I compared it to Kitten Cannon, where you have to, like, time things precisely and aim them and all that sort of stuff. Not really the case here. Oh, you're gonna get those, that distance just instantaneously. 3 more mounts away from finishing off this apple level. And I'm, like, $1,000 away from unlocking the next tree, so I want to, like, commit relatively hard, save up cash, try and make it to like as far away. When you're holding the button to get the jump, you can't direct yourself, so you have to really commit to your line. Crap, it looks like you can fly straight through the cab of the truck there, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I'll probably pay for like a point doubler or whatever on this one to make sure I'm unlocking that tree, or possibly a revive if needed. I want to make it real far though and try and make it to a nice, expensive marketplace. Someone who's gonna give me real good money for my work here. This will be the one. This is where I'm putting all those seeds. Might not even need to watch the ad. That might be enough. I might be shy by so little. Nope, that's it. I already had invested earlier to add a plot. Oh, there's only 3 slots overall. That's the max you can have. I think the game started me with like 40 or 50 gold, and it cost like 10 to add a slot or whatever, so I just did it like immediately, because I was like, I'm gonna want to do that sometime eventually. Chips and dip, yes sirree. So now I have my first discovered guac. So even though it looks like a little, I don't know, orange or tangerine or whatever, literally I'm pulling chips and dip off of this tree. AVOCADO. Roll 100 meters in a single run. That's literally nothing, but I guess it's specific to the dip. 20 seconds overall hang time and collect 15 scrap. But I should still have the strong cannon. So it starts me at 500, but I still gotta roll 100 myself. But basically, oh look at that, I literally like already did it. Holy shit, why did it jump so insanely high like that? Is that like a special bonus that AVOCADO has? AVOCADO is just a crazy good jumper? No, keep going. Keep going, you're ruining this. Abort from the ride, it's no good. It's funny that the avocado, like, does not run at all. The guacamole, I should say. Oh, I literally stuck myself. I could roll backwards. Okay, I couldn't go around that, so I literally had to enter that. Oh god, it sells for so much. This base level avocado thing earns so much more money than the apples do. But how long does it take to recover? 5 minutes. That's a bit of a difference maker there then, isn't it? So I'm going to pay to grow and add another fruit so I can do that more consistently while I'm waiting that out. That's where the balance in the game is now. You have your huge earners that you can't use all that often. Even then, that's not that painful, but obviously, like, the further along we get these different tiers here. Oh god, there's a lot more than I realized there was. The further along all that we get, then the longer you're going to have to wait. But if you have 3 full tiers, 3 full trees worth of things, you use your one that, whatever, takes 20 minutes to recharge. You use those up, you drop down to your 5-minute guys. You drop down to there, you use your, like, instantaneous guys, and then you can probably cycle back up to the top again. So even if you're not earning money down at the apple level, you can still, like, level up your apple tree, make it better earners. The regular avocado. It's got a goofy little grin going on there. You can work on your challenges and things like that. So basically, the only way you're going to progress is by playing at that, whatever the toppest tier you have available to you at the minute is. This guy gets rolling, even though it's like a weird, literally crocodile pear is a, like, I heard that in a trivia game one time, which fruit or whatever is called the crocodile pear. It's an avocado. I've literally never heard anyone say it, but that's what it is. But yeah, you basically are going to want to exclusively play at the top level as often as possible, because that's where you're going to make the big money. But you never have to put the game down. If you're having fun, if you got time to kill, you'll always have the apples to play. So that balances out that way. Oh, the grow might have been adding a temporary one. So that's not that useful. But I'm going to invest back in it. Yeah, that's quite expensive considering that's what I think is actually going on there. It's these upgrades that are adding more fruit to the tree, but that's the money you're earning naturally. You don't have to spend real world money on gold to improve your tree. It's going to get improved simply by investing in it using the in-game currencies. That's good. I think that's appropriate. Oh, I keep getting stuck in these damn corners that I can't actually go around. Come on. The combination of this charming 2D art and, like, this gorgeous, colorful 3D art is just incredible. I actually love what they've... Okay, bail on that. I love what they've done with the artwork in this game so much. It actually runs quite a bit better on my computer than it does on my phone. That's the 10th mount I needed, which is great. Oh, bail. That was one of the dead-end marketplaces. But my phone is like 4 years old or something, and the computer's going to have a lot better processing power, so that's to be expected. It does not run poorly on my phone by any means. It's just that it's like a crazy, enjoyable, smooth experience here like this. Boom! Finished level 3. Fruit stays fresh longer. How is that different from health? So your fruit will slowly be regrowing over time. You can see off to the side here, it'll say like 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, whatever. 4 is the maximum number of fruits that particular tree or plant can grow. So they're only going to regrow one at a time. They'll start growing the next one immediately after the first finishes. And when you're investing in the tree, upgrading it and improving its value, you're making the individual fruits worth more. They'll sell for more, they'll mulch for more, be worth more in the market. But what you're also doing is bringing down that overall wait time. So I guess sooner or later, you could potentially get it to a place that you don't have to rely on the lower end, like the apples, because you could make a higher level fruit regenerate to replenish itself quickly enough. Oh yeah, keep those wind boosters. Never touch ground. I'm gonna grab myself a little scrap. So health is what you're losing by touching the ground, taking like direct damage. Freshness is literally just, I think, an overtime cost that is being minus from your plant just from existing. So that's my understanding here. I'm gonna try and make it to like another area. I don't even know if there is another area. Yeah, rocket boost my car. That's awesome. Take another big boost. Come on, let's keep this chain going. I might even pay to revive myself because I'm chaining together so many mounts and everything like this. I want to know what the next area is. I'm like most certainly paying for a revive here because this is like the best magical run. Oh no, I can't believe I missed that car. Oh, he has an avocado pit. He plays the avocado and you wear that out and then you start playing as the pit. That's incredible. Nah, I don't want to go there. I want to go to the marketplace yet. I'm not ready for it. So you have to wait a little longer for these to recharge, for some of these nicer fruits to recharge, but they just last longer. There's more to be done, more to play as. I'm going to pump the brakes just a little bit there so I can grab the parasol and keep that going. Cart. Grab the cart, take the jump. That's the best feeling, is taking a car on a big jump like that. Oh, the best run by a million miles. Where are you? Where's the next area? These marketplaces are going to offer me like $1 billion for this at this point. It's crazy how far I'm making this go. Yeah. Is that it? That's still not even it. I thought for sure that would be the next area. Alright, well, I guess the game can't have 1,000 different areas that are introduced to you every 1,000 meters or whatever. I'm cashing in on this one. I'm cashing in because it's going to pay out like crazy. $5,000, I'm doubling that. Of course I am. That was wild. Huge payout, nearly 10 grand, but now I literally do have 10 grand total. Up to level 2, fruit sale value even better. Coming just a hint too late there. And my next one is ready again. Ooh, what is... I could afford the vacation one, but I can't... So here's the first time I'm going for a swap. I am removing apples, so I don't even have that as an option right now. But I guarantee... See, you do have to re-buy it every time you swap it, so there's a little bit of a trade-off there. But I guarantee you aren't losing the apple levels. So I'll still be apple level 4 or whatever the next time I ever try that again. These guys take 11 to grow. Instantly, this one starts with 2 fruits on it, which is much appreciated. And yeah, let's see what this is. The pool side. It's a nice watermelon drink there, and he's kind of got these sunglasses that don't quite go on what appear to be his eyeballs, unless those are just weird droopy cheeks. He's an epic one. I think the challenges it puts you through might almost be the same for every different fruit class you're working your way through. I don't know that for sure. Jesus. It's funny that guacamole bowl didn't run. Well, crap. Are you kidding me? This thing is so hefty. I don't think it moves around very well. And it's funny that the bowl of guacamole, like, barely, it just slid around, it didn't roll, but this ridiculous, humongous watermelon drink will roll all over the place like this. It's funny starting the cannon at 500 and this being at 1,000, because you just, like, basically guaranteed to make it to the ice level every time. Crappy landing, gonna revive it. That wasn't a very good run. Alright, that wasn't so hot. Let's see if we'll be able to kind of improve on that. You know, that's exactly what I did at the start of the first attempt. So that just makes sense, you know? It's kind of like, yeah, of course that's how that would play out. Of course it would go that, like, sadly. You know what? I'm gonna try and hit this marketplace because this is pathetic. That thing does not move fast at all, but holy sweet shit. Even a pathetic attempt like that, it pays out like crazy. I bet you if I play this game in my own time, it's fun enough to just keep going. The only reason I'm paying, doing like every single ad opportunity, is I just want to progress in the game enough to show things off. 24,000. Finished off a few of those. Need more airtime. That second fruit might have been a... Here you go, for buying the tree. Here's a ready-to-go ripe fruit, and now it's back to just growing fruit at, like, the normal rate that it would. I'm up to 3 fruits on the chips and dip tree, so I'm gonna invest heavily in that. make these like worth as much as possible. A Russian doll, yes, I was just thinking, I have not discovered all of the possible avocado things yet. These challenges have to be unique, or unless they just name them unique things, that might be the case. Yeah, those seem like awfully familiar challenges. Is this guy? He has 3. He has like 3 lives. Oh my goodness. He gets worn away like crazy quickly though. So there's like, besides the amount of money they earn, there's like legit differences between the different fruits you can get. So that's another reason you might ever want to mulch them, is that you just like draw or pick a fruit that you don't like. You're like, nuts to this guy. Even on my best ever attempt with Russian doll, I've never made good money off of it, so I might as well just mulch it, try something else. And whenever you feel like you've had enough, whenever you're putting it down, you might as well just like instantly mulch whatever different fruits you have left on your trees, right? Might as well just kind of clear it up. Nuts. That was, I missed that booster. That's going to be pretty costly, I think. Mark it. Oh, no. Oh, I'm an idiot. I panicked trying to grab it and I totally missed it. Whatever. I'll mulch him. What is available to upgrade? I can upgrade my grounder. So now I'll have the unicycle instead. So the max speed and the amount of time you ride it is improved. What does it cost for the parasol? Quite a lot. I bet you get like UFOs and stuff. It's pretty great. While I'm at it, what are the grounder types? Unicycle, tractor, trike, muscle car. It looks like Barbie's dream home car. My Fruitodex. I still have 1 avocado left to discover. Definitely a fruit. Is it supposed to be a tomato or an apple? I feel like it's a tomato because of the whole joke of all that. And also that goes along with like guacamole and avocado and stuff. So I'm thinking it's a tomato. It's a joke about like tomatoes are actually fruits. But it does kind of seem like it doesn't belong. Roll-a-mato. There you go. That's how you know it's a tomato. Wait a second. The tomato has its own challenges separate from the avocados, even though 3 of the 4 you can pluck off this particular type of tree are avocados? That's kind of interesting as well. I rolled myself accidentally into this. I should have just slammed myself into a wall and paid for the revive. Hey, that's yet another opportunity to earn these easy pieces of gold and scrap, I guess, if it's another fruit type. See, now you can see I'm in a place where I got 3 minutes on the vacation tree, like a minute on this one, and I got 1 fresh one to go. The hipster. There's more than just the 4. I have to go back to the Fruitodex here after this. But now you can start to see, I don't have the apple one to fall back on. He looks great. He's got his toque, his mustache, his little coffee mug and everything. And just generally avocados are like a hipster food. I love it. The sense of humor in this game is really doing it for me on top of everything else. Yeah, so now I might start to miss having those apples as a fallback. That roof was a crappy thing to land on. Nuts. But he'll crack apart and I play as the pit now instead. But still, that was not too great. Yeah, but I'll be able to play with like the vacation tree here again in a second. Oh, unicycle. First time getting unicycle. Love it. Fantastic. And immediately started doing like a flip. Crashed it real hard. So I might as well revive. What the hell advertisement is this? Yeah, I don't want to talk over that ad. No one needs to see that for more than the millisecond that it already was on screen. But that extra 30 seconds of watching the ad is another 30 seconds of my fruits growing on my trees. That means I'll be able to access them again relatively quickly. Crap. Oh, look at that airtime. Disgusting, sickening airtime. Oh, yeah. Make your way to the air boosters. Yeah. Never touching the ground again. Oh, there's no way we make it to the marketplace there. Oh, it's so close. Mulch it. Mulch that shit up. But at the very least, we finished that next challenge there. Avocado's leveled up again. Here's what I'm blathering on about, is that here we go, we got the vacation thing available again. Even playing with the 11-minute one and the 5-minute one. I literally have not been left waiting yet. So I would say that's pretty well balanced and pretty exciting overall. So I can look at the apples. Level 4 overall, these are the different fruits. This is where I'm at with the challenges. My total stats. Okay, I like that there's stats per. The fruits here. So is the tomato just like a crazy rare one? There's the avocado. This isn't broken up by tree then. This is broken up by like specific fruits. And sometimes you can get tomatoes from that one fruit tree, which is awesome. A PINA colada. That's really fun. Mostly what I was thinking is I was going to end this episode when I hit like a moment where it's just like, oh, it counts as a pineapple. I wasn't sure if it would be pineapple or coconut. I don't think coconuts are fruits. But anyway, I was thinking I would just end this whenever it reached a point where I had to wait for a tree to recharge, and that literally has never came. It's worth so much money, I think I want to revive. Oh, the unicycle barely. I did a sick flip. I thought the unicycle was going to land straight into the side of that mountain there, and I was going to be totally wrecked. Boost, boost, boost. Get that air time, because I'm not going to last any longer. Marketplace, marketplace, marketplace. Yes, 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 I managed to pull back from it just in time. I was kind of like rolling back frantically. Oh, there's no way in hell I'm not doubling that one. Guys, I have a problem. This is hard to stop playing. I thought this was going to be like a 20-minute video. Oh, look at that sweet, sweet money. Claiming all my rewards. I can probably... There's a lot of different fruits to work towards. You might have to keep swapping out different fruits. Like different fruit trees. So you can work on leveling up different fruits. There might be enough earnable gold in this game that you would never have to spend money to get this third slot. I feel like I wasted money paying for that grow, which is too bad. Disadvantages me a little bit there, but the promising thing is that there's still a real possibility that I could eventually work my way up to that and earn it, or I can buy it for $3 and have tons left over. Might legitimately consider it somewhere down the line if I'm still playing this in like a week. So I'm cutting this in later. I was actually playing more of the game on my couch, just chilling out while I was waiting for a different video to render. I did end up spending the money. Here, the golden retriever, super cute. Also, the more I thought about it, he's the golden retriever. He goes and gets gold for you or whatever. He grabs extra money for you. There's like a funny pun there. But a few key things I wanted to point out here. There's like that 24-hour deal, or 48 hours or whatever it is. It's super cheap, a nice entry point. Once you pay for that, then the list of things that you can buy opens up, like the true proper shop in this game. And it's the usual sort of thing. If there's some that are $7, you can pay $1 for that, $12 for this. And then there's like an option that is $140. I hate that that even exists in a lot of these sort of games, but I'm gonna bite my tongue on this because the game does nothing to push it on you. It never is like, have you checked out the shop recently? Why aren't you buying more gold? What are you doing? The game backs off, and I know sometimes people will spend money on that sort of thing strictly to support the developer more so than any sort of in-game benefit. And these developers gotta eat. So the one thing I worry is that, you know, a kid gets a hold of something, uses like the one button buy option and puts $500 on someone's credit card or whatever. But I'm not against that existing in the game in general. And one more important thing that I was suspicious of, but now I can confirm, because I had that extra gold, I could buy the third tree slot for the 75 gold. By buying the third one, it opens up the possibility for a fourth one. The fourth one costs 150. And now that I see how tightly packed those little indicators are at the bottom there, I'm fairly certain you can eventually buy like a dozen trees or whatever. You could have, I don't know, one of every tree in your farm. I assume the gold cost of that would get out of control. And another thing, if you swap a tree, like so I got my level 8 vacation here or whatever, if I swap it and put an orange tree, the orange tree comes in at level 1. So you're better off trying to maximize a tree as much as possible, get everything out of it, and then think about maybe switching to a different tree. Or if you've hit some sort of ceiling and you can't seem to progress things, then maybe you would swap it. But yeah, keep that in mind. You're losing the progress on the specific tree when you swap it. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to add in there. I'll let it go back to regular video now. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm still loving the game. I've put like hours more into it since recording this. It's good stuff. Upgrading you to level 20 for sure, and I want to stick the rest into the vacation guy. I'm just going to yank these fruits, like I said, a regular tomato. I'm going to mulch it. There's no reason not to do it this way. There's the hipster again. I'm going to mulch him, not too worried about it. The beach bum. Is this a coconut? This one's a coconut then. The coconut is a separate thing outside of that. Ooh, he's epic. Should I roll him? I shouldn't. God damn you, I'm gonna. Oh, that was poorly done. Whatever, I'll mulch him. When did Animal Crossing Pocket Camp or whatever it was called come out? I played that for I think a year. That had to have been like over a year ago that I quit playing it. That was the last time that I actually committed and regularly played a mobile game. This is the first one since then that I felt was like worth sharing. Another ripe guy, definitely a fruit, we've seen you. That's it. I'm not going to play any more of this on the channel. This is a one-off. It's going to be something that I want to play on my own, sitting on the couch. You know, when I got nothing else going on, play it on the bus ride to work or something like that. So I don't want to like wait till I'm in front of the computer to record more of it or anything. Guys, I promise you, this was not paid in any way. It's just the first time in so long that I actually just enjoyed a mobile game and felt like it was worth sharing. Let me know if you end up checking it out for yourself. Let me know if you discover anything cool, any secrets or anything like that. I genuinely hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Farm Punks. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.